Hello and welcome to Can We Play Already, the Twitch channel where I've taken some out-of-work rodeo clowns and have put them in front of the camera so you can all suffer just like they are every day. My name is, you like that one? My name is Patrick. I will be your dungeon master for the day. Or your guild master. I'm sure you've been following along with us diligently, and we are going to be continuing our adventure today in RAVNICA, the city of guilds. So I guess we'll go around and briefly introduce the players. You know them, you love them, but we have to do it in case it's your first time. To my left.
Hello, I'm Justin. I play Milos, the most loving and kind-hearted, sweetest bitch you'll ever meet. He's a centaur / unicorn.
And what is your class?
My class is Druid.
Okay, great. Next.
I play Zavon. I'm a death cleric and a Golgari agent, and I'm slightly nicer than Milos.
Oh, also, did you say which guild you were in?
Oh, I'm
No.
Selesnya.
Oh my god, you're like...
No details.
I don't
Justin
plan
is
this.
sick. It's okay.
Yeah. I had an hour-long nap before this. It's great.
Oh my god, I did too. Anyways.
Hi, I'm really tired, and my name is Jace.
Hi, tired.
Yeah.
This show's gonna be a mess.
Hi, Dad. I play a character named Liam, who was apparently Celestian until recently. He revealed that he is actually a Demir agent, and probably a rogue and not a warrior. So yeah,
Gasp.
stay tuned to see what happens.
Hi, I'm Martin, and I play Cairn, who is a Sun Soul monk from the Boros Guild.
Beautiful. And again, I'm Patrick. I already introduced myself, but I just like saying my name. It sounds so nice. And I look like a brunette today because I didn't wash my hair, so it's oily. Yeah. Just in case people were wondering, just like, oh my god, is he a brunette? Like, no, I'm just gross.
Everyone was wondering.
Yeah, I know. I could feel it. Now, let's start off where we left off. Last time, we had our brave adventurers go into the Undercity where they believed they could find a clue as to the identity of the mysterious Mr. Taz. They had run into Faelish, and unfortunately things didn't go their way, but she did give them their journal. And upon looking at it, they discovered that she had infiltrated, or actually been invited, to go into this shady place in the Undercity to meet with a vampire. And then when she came back, her memories were gone. So they figured there's probably something weird going down there. So they decided to check it out for themselves. They managed to get through some ruins, they figured out a puzzle in this old Orzhov tomb, and then they made their way to this Demir safe house. Upon going there, they summoned a vampire, a mind drinker vampire, who was not very pleased with all of you being there, waking him up from his little nap, maybe. And even though our adventurers tried to reason with him, and in fact, that's where Liam here actually came out, I guess, as a Demir agent. But that also didn't go well because, you know, he wasn't willing to sacrifice his friends, I guess. Or they weren't willing for him to mess with their memory.
Mostly that.
Yeah, it was mostly, I think Karen was kind of like, I don't want a punch.
Yeah, I was not about that.
Yeah, and I totally get it. I also would not be cool with people messing with my brain. It's been messed with enough. Like, it's barely there. So I need what's left.
Media.
Thanks, media. I blame memes, honestly. Like, my head is just full of memes.
Oh, no.
I think that's so bad.
It's not that bad.
Fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then thankfully, they actually did manage to defeat the vampire, but it was real close. It was pretty scary, but thankfully, thanks to Zavon's divine intervention, literally, was able to magically push the vampire into the water where some horrifying creature came and devoured it.
Which, like, I must reiterate, went exactly how I wanted it because I'm a master planner. So you're welcome.
I thought you were more of a master debater.
Ooh. Well, I certainly want to debate with this vampire. Yeah.
No rebuttal for him.
No.
All right, so we're back at this dark stone bridge Some of you are inside the safe house. Again, it's this dark domed structure, and the spire that's at the very top of it reaches up into the ceiling of this part of the Undercity. And then below the bridge and the safe house is just a bunch of water about 20, 30 feet down. And after this strange creature, you still didn't get a good look at it, except for this dark chitinous exoskeleton it might have. It seems to have gone back into the depths. I guess it's full for now. So 2 of you are still unfortunately unconscious. Were you still doing, I think you were still doing death saves, weren't you? Were you? We're gonna say you're stable.
Possibly.
Whatever.
I like that.
Yeah.
Whatever. You guys beat the vampire. We're
Give
just
us a
gonna
win.
Yeah, let's just say you guys are stable.
Someone dragged me to bed for a nap.
I'm awake in this situation. I think.
Yeah, I was like
Yeah, Karen.
crawling forward.
Oh yeah, you were real ready to help out.
You were all like almost all of you were prone though. You were just
I
like-
was
yeah.
prone on the ground. Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
I did not get up. I specifically remember I was like prone on the ground and cast it out from the ground. 'cause
Good
I was
job.
like,
laziest
done with
spellcaster ever.
this.
Doesn't even
Yeah.
get up to
I
cast.
pictured it more of like a desperate heroic moment, but I mean history is always written badly.
No,
so.
starfish spellcaster.
Yeah. I just laid there like bib lettuce.
Perfect. So what do you guys do?
I've crawled myself into the nearest bed.
You're just like sleep now.
Yeah.
I know this is called a safe house, but I don't feel safe here.
It's fine. He only came because we rang the bell, or
Yeah.
someone rang the bell.
I don't think this place is like I don't want to get
Problems.
walked in on in like the 8 hours we need to sleep because we have non-elves in the party.
You think you'll be safer crawling back through like Zombie Town, carrying 2 unconscious people?
Well,
There's 4 beds and 4 of us.
there's a lot of
3
water.
beds.
It's
4
3
of us.
beds. But there is a pile of straw in the cage.
Oh,
My favorite.
It's only slightly bloody and soaked in urine, but
Ew.
Just
I've
like
had
home.
worse.
yeah, it's like
my
come on.
bad.
In real life, or do you mean?
Oh, in
English?
real life, yeah.
Okay. I
Blood and piss soaked hay.
gave you an out, and you were like, nah.
No, embrace it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could stand watch. We are elves, so we have trance, so we could
Yeah.
each do 4 hours while they do their full 8.
We remain aware of our surroundings too while we meditate.
We do, but we could even be like awake and alert because one of us could do 4 hours of watch and then 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I'm fine with that. All right, so who's on the first shift? You 2 can just sleep your 8 hours.
You almost died. Why don't you rest?
Okay.
Someone dragged me to the hay, at least.
Well,
Are you not going to go
yeah,
into bed? I mean, I guess you're a horse.
Yeah.
of course.
Oh,
You don't really fit in a bed.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Just like kneel next
Yeah.
to the bed and have your human part like sort of slop over onto it.
Yeah, you could just push 2 together.
I
I
imagine
feel like
I'm
that'd be
also very
uncomfortable.
large.
Probably.
Yeah, you're pretty, but like you can still. It's not comfortable.
Just like creaked in, like just like
Yeah,
completely.
it's clearly it wasn't designed for a minotaur,
That's okay.
which
I
is
would-
racist.
Karen's used to it.
Aw.
The world wasn't built for Karen.
Oh dear. So you guys just go to bed after this epic battle.
Yeah, we need to. We're almost dead.
Yeah.
Does the door close or is it an archway?
No, it closes.
Good, I close that door.
You can also lock it from the
I
inside.
lock that door from the inside.
Great.
I locked
All
that
right.
door with
Are
a
we
bell.
doing full 8 hours then?
Well, I mean, I'm going to take the first 4 hours of watch and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the first 4 hours go by without a hitch. You know, do any of you snore? I feel like you snore. I feel like Karen's a snorer.
Absolutely, he does.
Because
Even
of
if it's not snoring, it's very loud.
lots of lots of methane coming out too. Yeah.
Maybe I don't lock this door. Because
I found out today, sorry.
No, please.
I found out today that apparently most of the methane that cows produce doesn't come from their butt, but from their mouth.
Oh,
Gross.
I don't know if that's true, but someone told me that.
That would make sense because of the fermenting and the
Yeah, well, all them stomachs, you know.
So I wake up.
one stomach.
I wake
Four
up
chambers.
Liam to switch the shift, and I'm gonna go into trance.
okay. I before you go to bed, I turn to you and I say,
What?
"Hey, Zavon, thanks for defeating that vampire, saving us."
Yes. Sorry, I do say that a lot.
I know. I like it.
It's because I like
don't
the meme.
kiss. But I think no. I stare at you and I say, "Don't make me regret this decision of saving your life." Like, I'm real serious.
I sense that she's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's tired. She's like got a bit of her own blood on her. Her hair is a fucking mess. She's just she's
How's
ready.
that different from usual?
I know, right?
Oh.
It's a structured mess usually.
Yeah.
So she'll meditate and on one of these palettes.
Yeah, she definitely gives off an air of being serious. She doesn't seem like much of a jokester.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her idea of a
Quite
prank
dour.
is like putting like a bunch of live centipedes in your bedroll.
Oh, that
So
was
it's just
less
like
dark than I
it's
thought.
really funny to her, but like to you, it's probably not. Also,
It's traumatic.
Hey, I kept it PG. So let's. Yeah, I'm gonna go into a trance and let you.
Yeah,
take a
that's what this
watch.
channel is known for, keeping it PG.
Absolutely.
Okay. While they're in bed, I'm going to start, practicing my new magic.
Ooh.
Kill me.
Maybe after like seeing the vampire use his psychic powers, you're like, I can do this. Now, remember, we're in the world of RAVNICA, so instead of the usual Forgotten Realms where magic is done by manipulating the weave, in this kind of setting that's part of the Magic the Gathering universe, you create magic by manipulating this natural energy source that suffuses all the land, and that's called mana. So,
Mana.
wow.
Ooh, let's get into that.
Actually, it's mana.
There's definitely there's other viewers who are sitting here being like, "Oh my god, I can't believe he pronounced it like that." So the least we could do is argue for them.
I actually really don't like pronouncing it mana. It sounds
I'm sure people are upset with the way you pronounce it too.
Probably.
I think it's Orbigov instead of Orzhov.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
okay. Mana.
Okay,
It
anyways.
sounds so much like man.
Okay, so
Womana.
yeah, I'm gonna look through the vampire stuff. Like, he was a mind drinker vampire, and a lot of my stuff that's being unlocked is very similar to his skill set. And also this giant lake that we're near, I'm gonna draw some blue mana from and learn some different new magic tricks.
Great. Sounds great.
Yeah,
I agree that we should call it Womana.
Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Serving
Get it
Womana.
trending, you guys.
Yes. Hashtag
Hashtag
Womana.
Womana.
Yeah, tweet Wizards of the Coast and tell them that you're tired of the patriarchy and that you want some woman. We say a group of males. Like,
Don't dare me to subtweet Wizards of the Coast. I very much will.
Again.
but yeah, oh my god, I would love for you to like vague like subtweet like just like funny how it's mana and not womana and just like a gif of like a woman flipping her hair or something.
Oh my god.
Okay, so so you spend some time doing that. All right. Yeah. The rest of the night goes on without a hitch.
Good.
God.
And we awaken with level 3 wisdom.
Yeah, so upon this epic battle that you guys just fought, describe how you feel like these new abilities came to you. You described it very well, like practicing with the mana and like after experiencing those kind of psychic attacks that the vampire was doing. What about Karen? So I know you level 3 is a big one for
It is.
monks as well. So what have you become as a monk?
So I think as Karen kind of was like unconscious and kind of coming back to it, there was an internal light that he was reaching for, and he feels like he now has a real like affinity for that light, and he's now able to kind of manifest that in his fists.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fire Fist. So what is the subclass called?
So Karen is a Sun Soul monk, meaning that he can shoot fireballs from his hands.
What?
Very
It's-
Dragon Ball Z
it's-
/
slash Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Yeah. What if Captain
Relevant.
Marvel was a cow?
Captain Marvel.
It's very Boros. I like that.
Captain
I know. That's why I was like,
Both are
perfect for a monk.
Yeah. Looks sounds great. I'm excited to see what he can do now.
Yeah.
What about Milos?
I feel like the emotional roller coaster that was having, like, you know, the last day with my best friend almost killing me, you
Yeah.
know,
And
just
then-
like took me to new emotional peaks. And
Stop saying best friend. He almost killed you.
I
That
know.
doesn't change our friendship.
It
Zavon.
doesn't.
What about when he came out as, you know, an agent for?
We haven't touched on that yet. I don't know. We'll talk about it. I'm sure there's a perfect explanation for it.
Of course. All right, and what about Zavon? Zavon, you clearly your connection to death itself must have reached a peak.
Yeah, I think with like that was also I think one of the first times I really used like that's the first time I used turn undead. So I think like just channeling that much divine energy like opened my mind up a bit more. For mechanical reasons. Yeah, the thing clerics get and druids get at level 3 is our second level spell slots. So she just feels more power surging through her, and that power will later, I don't know, probably deal damage to people and also not heal them. I haven't even written a healing spell on my
cleric
possible
ever.
list yet. Like, I'm not even considering them. I am going to prepare some spells today, though. And I mean, as a group opinion, would you rather I be able to protect your bodies from becoming undead? Or would you rather I be able to hurt people more?
Or protect your undead from being your bodies.
That's my question.
I mean, hurt people more.
Okay, we're not worried about the undead thing. We
Karen
killed
is
the
pretty-
undead.
We saw undead on our way
You know
in
what?
here. We have to get back out.
I hope we don't
Yeah.
regret it. That's my last spell to prepare then.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, it's up to you, not us, right? So-
I prepared 4 of my spells myself. I just thought, you know, what it would be fun if we're on a stream and we communicated with each other.
Maybe we should be in separate rooms. Isolated.
yeah.
Walkie-talkies, like
That was so kind of
left.
you.
My
share.
prayer ceremony to prepare my spells involves like a smudge stick that just smells awful. Like very mushroomy.
Yeah.
Like burning mushrooms.
Okay, everyone roll for spores. No, I'm kidding.
Or
I reached for the dice.
I know,
I was
I
ready. I was ready.
All right, so it's the next day. You guys have rested. You are all fully healed. You're now all at level 3. Super cool. What do you do now? I want to remind you guys that when you looked around the safe house the first time, the only thing you really looked at, wow, you just broke that
I
figure.
did. Oh my god, I was trying to fix her. It's okay.
Did.
She's fine.
Well, that's what'll happen to Zavon then.
Okay.
It's a voodoo doll.
Oh, God.
No. Is that why my
Completely
feet hurt right
break
now?
her legs from the floor.
Yeah. So the only thing that you guys really looked at or found was the bell on the table in the center of the room, and then you looked around and kind of just looked around on the ground and really just noticed the pile of hay with blood and piss on it.
Somebody check his pockets. Oh wait.
So there's no loot.
I'm going to say actually that Karen, you actually noticed that when you were laying your head down on the pillow, that there was something kind of like bumpy about it. You were too tired and like hurt to take a look at it before, but
All right. So what is it?
yeah. So if you look in the pillow, you
In the pillow.
find that there's some sweet dosh.
Sweet dosh. I
Yeah.
have no idea what that means.
Sounds dank.
There's money.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
How much money?
there is 250 Xenos, which again, Xenos is the currency of RAVNICA, and it's equivalent to gold pieces. So 250 gold pieces. And then there is 90 Zibs, which are copper pieces.
Okay. So that makes about like wow, math is hard. 80 Xenos each plus an extra 10 Xenos, and then there's the 90 Zibs.
There is something else too. There are 5 of these devices. They're made out of a dark metallic sort of material, and they appear to be placed like around the ear, and you're not sure what it is.
Are they headsets?
They're wired.
Can we talk to each other when we touch our ears?
You would have to. Actually, I don't think Karen would really know what they are in the first place. If you showed it to Liam, they clearly look like they were Demir made.
Yeah.
So Liam might know what it is, but I don't know how you feel about Liam right now.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So I go over to Zavon.
Yes.
I
I gladly accept the 10 extra.
I give you the
Zeros
10 extra as well as the
because I
90
saved
zibs.
everyone.
As well as the 90 zibs.
So it's 100 or is it? No, 80 plus 10, right?
80 plus the plus the 90 zibs, which would be
Oh,
one.
yeah, Xeno's. Okay.
And I kind of try to subtly show you the whatever I found. I say, look, I found this under my pillow this morning. I don't really know what it is. Maybe you have a better understanding of it.
The Tooth Fairy did not leave. You're pretty sure the Tooth Fairy didn't leave this for you.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
But she's real, right?
I mean,
The Tooth
yeah.
Fairy is very real. Don't let him ruin your dreams.
Well, there are fairies in RAVNICA, and a lot of them are part of Selesnya, so
There you go.
yeah.
Aw.
Well, I don't have Identify as a spell. So,
Am I?
like, I assume I can't make heads or tails either.
Yeah, you would take about an hour of like trying to attune to it to know what it is. Unless,
I noticed this going on.
Well,
what's your
We said subtle. and
yeah?
it's
So you do a
quick.
stealth check and you do a perception check.
Oh, this is going to go well. It did not. It did not go well.
13.
So that's 4.
So I'm gonna say that you went up over to Zavon and you were trying to be quiet, but as is Karen's way, you're just like, "Hey, what's this? Is this something Demir maybe?" And you overheard them.
Okay. Yeah. I look over and I assume I recognize them.
My
Do an Arcana check.
I'm Karen.
Okay. My mind has been drained.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, so you do know what they are. They're called Spy's Murmur.
Ooh.
So it's a headpiece that you put, like, or earpiece that you put around your ear. If you know a creature that's wearing another Spy's Murmur, and that creature is within 1 mile of you, you can communicate telepathically with each other.
Oh.
As a bonus action, you can allow that creature to hear everything you hear for up to an hour. You can also end this effect by taking another bonus action or if you're incapacitated.
Is there a limit to how many times we can do it per day?
It doesn't say, so I'm going to say no.
Cool.
well,
Okay.
we don't know this, so I'm going to like knee-jerk response be like, "Don't tell Liam we found them." Or Nix. No, Liam.
Liam and my Demir code name is Nyx, but none
Okay,
of
I
you
don't
know
know
that
that.
yet.
I say don't tell Liam you found them because I don't know what you're up to and I don't trust you and I know they look Demir and I don't understand them.
Fair.
I don't understand it, and therefore it scares me.
Yep.
All right,
fair.
so I'm going to just tuck them in my loincloth and
You don't have a bag? You don't carry a bag for anything? How do you carry all this gear?
Can I?
I guess I do have a
pockets?
backpack.
Yeah,
but-
a little.
Can I
But
do a
I'm
thing?
hiding it.
Can I do a thing with my new powers?
Why don't you try
What
a thing?
thing?
And I know what thing you want to do, I think.
Yeah, attack
Yeah.
the party. Go for it.
You want to see what happens if I find out that you did something?
Is it communicate effectively with your team and earn their trust?
Well, it is now.
Ooh, at level 3. That's
Eyes dart back and forth. Yes.
Go on then.
Okay, I'm
it.
calling
Do it.
everyone over. I've been sitting at the table, looking, sullen for a while, and I call all of you over and I say, "There's something I need to show you."
Zip.
Do you-
Can I ready an
Sorry, the
action?
sound effect is unzip.
yeah, I don't know.
So do you
I
guys...
look at Milos specifically and I say, "I need to show you something."
What do you need to show me? We know everything about each other.
Milos has suppressed the events of last night.
Do you not remember last night?
Yeah, I was meaning to ask, where did you get that Demir badge?
Insignia?
It's a really, really clever view. You're really prepared. It's for this mission.
Yeah.
But I don't know where you got it.
Dear Lord.
Come sit down.
Painful.
I mean, it's hard for him to sit, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Plonk, plonk.
open up to you. I've been training with the Demir for a while now.
Is
waiting for
is Milos making the exact same face you're making?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I think
But
so.
with a horn.
Which troops a bit.
Oh, droopy horn.
Why does your horn droop?
I don't know.
It just came kind of loose.
Yeah. Just
Isn't it just like paper mache or
It
something?
Like
reacts
basically, yeah.
emotionally.
strapped on?
It's a strap on.
When you're upset, it turns a specific color.
Aw. That's a fancy one that'll probably get at a higher level.
Magic item. Big horn.
Unicorn horn. Yeah.
A mood horn.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know.
those are really big right now.
Oh my god.
I'm also like looking over to see if Savon is listening because I know that she's been super suspicious of me this whole time.
Yes, I'm watching you like a hawk. I'm considering casting Zone of Truth sometime soon, so just keep it together.
Okay.
I'm not going to right now, but I do have my eye on you.
Okay. Well, I understand that some of you may be worried about the Demir insignia that I have, that I showed to the vampire.
But it's fake. That's what he's leading up to.
I don't think so.
Milos, I am becoming very close to not wanting to be your friend.
But look how much I love. Doesn't that make you want it more?
Yeah. You'll always have
How
me.
much I trust everyone.
A little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, maybe it'll just be easier if I show all of you this. And I get out a little vial, and inside is an encoded memory, which I've extracted from myself. And it's, I want to show it to all of you.
Put it in the pensieve.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do we have a projector?
No, you can show it to them.
Bring
and, like,
down the screen.
they look kind of closely, and so yeah, basically it's like a strand of, ethereal blue light that you pick out from your temple, and if you look at it closely, what do they see?
They're going to see the shapeshifter Zizix, the person who's been appearing at my house and threatening me and tying up my parents and all that jazz. When it's like a series, like a sort of a clip show of them finding me, learning about my like innate abilities, threatening me, finding out about my parents' heritage, that we're actually Devkaran and we're not Wood Elves, and that we've been living in Celestia as like refugees and living a fake life. It's going to go through all of that, and like right up until Zizix like tying up my parents and saying that they're going to die and I'm going to die if I don't do these missions and blah, blah, blah. All that.
All right, so yeah, you guys are able to see basically part of the reason why he has to be a part of the Demir, because they know his secret. And now you do too. So how do you guys react?
But you've embraced the light of Matt Celestia.
The mat of light
The Matt of Light
Celestia.
Celestia. Cut.
Yeah.
Take two.
We'll fix that in post.
Take two. But you've embraced the light of Matt Celestia.
Of course. That's how I was raised. I can have both.
But you can't have both. Every other guild is wrong. That's
I love that your trust for, like, your almost unbending, like, trust for your friend was just broken by your bigger, like, fanaticism for your guild. That's great.
yes.
I still believe in the teachings. There's this other stuff that I have to do while I'm on this planet.
Oh my god, it's like being a gay Christian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too real, sorry. Hey, I was raised super Catholic.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Anyways.
How could you need anything more than the guild? That's everything.
Milos, she was going to kill my parents. What would you do?
Loading.
The horn is like the spiral, little rainbow spiral wheel.
I would trust in Matt Celestia to keep them safe.
Well, Matt Celestia is very busy and doesn't have time for every single elf in the conclave. I had to take matters into my own hands.
Sorry. I'm just loving this.
No, that's not true. Matt Celestia has time for all. She takes care of everyone.
Okay, while this is happening, who has the highest passive perception?
It likely will be me with 14.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so while you're seeing them, how is Zavan reacting to this exchange? I'm actually curious. Like,
I'm
is she like smiling? Like,
beside Karen, being like,
Karen.
Just standing there.
Yeah, like,
I'm waiting. See what you'll do.
But you notice that a sound coming from below you, beneath you, and it's kind of like muffled. And it's just like,
What was that?
I coming from beneath us. Do I notice a grate or a door or anything
why don't you
on the
do
floor?
so
Some
you
kind of-
didn't notice anything on the floor. So you're gonna have to try and look at something else that might lead to something below you.
Yeah, that's really nuts.
Think about it. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I'll tell everyone what I'll be like. Hey, everyone, do you hear that? There's something beneath us.
Yeah, just sit on that whimpering.
Is it secrets?
sit on that whimpering.
Let's start checking the room. I start checking under the bed mattresses, under the table. I start checking
Okay.
under the piss hay.
Why don't you roll a perception check?
I'm gonna take the time to give myself guidance here.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, no, that's.
Yeah, okay.
I
Relax.
have a very I misinterpret guidance all the time. It's fine. So that's a 13 plus 3, so it's a 16.
Yeah, so actually beneath, or actually on the other side of one of the mattresses that's pushed against the wall, when you move it to the side, you actually notice that there's a small little piece of the wall that if you push in, actually leads to a small little tunnel of sorts.
Yo, what the fuck is this? I'm sorry. I like motion everybody.
It's pretty small, only one of you two could fit in it.
Okay. Before either of us goes down, I'm gonna toss some dancing lights down there, just so we can see what it is.
Yeah, you can actually hear more clearly now, and it sounds like, "Help! Is there someone up there? Help!"
How far? So is it like a vertical tunnel?
Yeah, so if you were to crawl through a little bit, then it kind of starts to curve
And go down.
back into itself. Yeah.
Can I insight check to see if whether or not I believe that this is actually somebody who's in danger?
Oh, yeah,
Or
so-
somebody who's like faking it?
Do an insight check. It'll be hard because it's kind of just like a voice.
Yeah.
But yeah, go for it.
No.
Well, they say
9.
body language is, most of communication.
Yeah. 13.
13. You think there's something fishy going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you didn't hear this voice up until now. You didn't hear any sound that was coming from there yesterday when you were investigating the place.
Hold on. Something's up. Why didn't we hear this earlier?
That's a good question.
Were they also sleeping?
Probably not.
Okay.
We are in a Demir safe house.
It's coming from below us. Isn't there only just that monster in the water down there?
Are the bombs we have round? Will they roll?
Yeah.
So,
Ooh.
one option. I just was playing a lot of Breath of the Wild today. I'm like, that's one of those bomb tunnels. Let's throw one right down. It'll just,
Yeah, it'll
Bang.
activate a puzzle and then...
And the puzzle's a corpse. That's my reward. It's like a scarred, burnt corpse. This is a good question.
Who? I yell down the hole. Who are you?
Like, my name's Essex.
Ooh,
Do you know Essex?
It sounds like a goblin name.
cute.
Sounds also like a goblin.
Okay.
Yeah, Lady Goblin.
Cute.
Um.
Savon, why don't you go down there?
Yeah, right.
Who's up there? Please help me. Are you here to rescue me?
Yes.
Okay, there was like a long pause there.
that was very believable.
I'm gonna lower a rope down and be like, we're lowering you a rope. Grab on.
Will
Good
it go
idea.
through? It's like, is
Oh, that's really nice, but no, it's like a roll. It's like a rolling, or not rolling. It's a tunnel
Snaking?
that's snakes
it, yeah,
its
you
way
can't
down.
sound like
So-
vertical.
She also says, "Also, I'm in a cage."
All right, Liam's got some trust to regain here. Why don't you lead the way?
Liam's busy explaining himself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're having
That
a
little
talk.
bitch could wait.
we only have so much time in our lives for you to understand what's happening.
Starting on the way down the tunnel.
I can't go down. I
Just
don't
keep
think we should
yelling
be
at him
apart
while
right
he's in
now.
the tunnel.
As far as so I have detect magic. If we spend 10 minutes here, we could do it as a ritual. I don't know if that would help right now.
Do we have any way to like see from a distance or anything like
No,
that?
scrying's real hard.
Or like, can you communicate with your spider and like see what it sees or anything like that?
No, no one has a familiar. It's just a pet.
It smells really bad down here. Please,
Liam, no
free me.
time like the present. I'll be right behind you.
I tend to agree. You have defied our trust in the past. It's maybe time to re-earn some of that trust.
I'll even give you a blessing. I'll do guidance, so your next ability check is with a +4 or plus D4. And let you go first, and I'll be right behind you if anything happens.
Hold on. Let's check from a distance first.
Do you have something?
I'm going to send my mage hand.
You
It
have
is-
to see where it goes.
Yeah, it's not a familiar too. It's like we won't sense it. You can just command it.
Okay.
I knew you were gonna try something.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to see if I can use magic. To,
Why don't you sense it with your body physically by going down first?
Uh,
And I'll give you this guidance, and then you can just head on down.
So what do you guys not like? Do you guys not like me or something? Like,
Just a management problem, honey.
okay, I'll just wait. I guess I'm not really doing anything else.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to whisper to them.
waited this long. Why is she?
I'm going to whisper to them. This is clearly a trap. She wouldn't be calling out like this if she didn't know that the vampire was dead or something like that. Like, this is sketchy.
Well, let's go down, and you have guidance, and I have like your back,
Or
and then we take him out.
we move the bed back over the hole and then leave.
Well, that sounds like something a Demir would do.
Wow.
And I've been pointedly silent until then.
You know what? Wow. No, redemption arc. I'm here for it. Let's see you do this. I think we need to go down there. I think this is a classic
Don't
bait.
need to go down there.
We need
It's
to,
bait.
Yeah. This is D&D. You go to where the stuff is.
I mean, it
Out
might.
of character.
Yeah, maybe it's not bait. You don't know what my bait looks like.
Oh my. Okay.
All right.
Too much time. This is too much time. I'm gonna say you go down there. If not, you lost my trust. I'll go down.
Can someone just push him?
Decide right now.
I tell Zavon, shut up, and, and I go down.
Okay.
I forget to cast guidance.
I'll bet you do.
Spells are hard.
Yeah, I bet.
Can't remember all the words all the time.
So was sharing my trauma and my bullshit why I'm in this situation.
You didn't even tell us. You just showed us.
So that you would believe me. If I had told you, you wouldn't have believed me.
Wow, you talk a lot while you walk down tunnels, eh?
Oh my god.
All right.
It's actually more of a crawl.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
fair. So I'm crawling. I am keeping my word that I crawl in behind him.
Okay.
Is there
Roll for farts. No, I'm kidding.
That only
is
took
there
us.
no way that like even I can fit in there? Like not at all.
No, it's
Can't
like
even squeeze?
even they like squeeze just
Okay.
barely.
Can
So
I
we're
try to
squeezing.
squeeze
Okay.
in and get my ass stuck?
Absolutely.
Nope.
Sweet.
I'm keeping
Just give me
the
a shot.
dancing lights like 30 feet ahead of me so that I can like see anything coming.
Yeah, you also have dark vision, so
Well, I mean,
We
yeah,
both do.
Yeah, I want it real lit up.
Okay.
Just in case this thing hates the light. Who knows?
Yeah, no, that's great.
It lives in a fucking hole. Who knows?
Announce our journey. Go ahead. No, it's your
So
hole.
after snaking around, it takes you about 5 minutes to get through. It's pretty tight,
Oh.
like I said, and it kind of very
5
slowly.
minutes?
Dancing
Yeah.
lights is 1 minute, so you're fucked.
It's a cantrip. I'll keep casting it.
Okay.
Bleh, bleh, bleh. So much dancing.
Yeah.
Eventually, you come out, and if you crawl out, there's a open space. It's pretty tight. It's just like a 4x4. So yeah, so 10 by 10. Sorry,
10
2 by
feet?
yeah, so 2 by 2 squares, which is 10 by 10 feet.
Yeah.
Perfect. And in the middle, there is a very, very small cage. Mm-hmm. And inside the cage is a very haggard-looking goblin. And when she sees the bright light, she kind of like winces, like, because she hasn't seen the light in a while, and she's just like, "Oh, thank goodness you're here. Please let me go."
How did you get in here?
She said, "I don't know. I don't remember. I don't even know where I am. Please help me." Okay.
I don't know. I didn't want to look too long.
Oh, yeah.
That works.
That's
Okay.
cute.
Are you going to do any sensing on her to...
You look good. I'm like back of this room, arms crossed. Keep asking her questions. Figure this out.
It's been 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You're calling down. Is everything okay down there?
Peachy.
All right.
Good.
Okay.
Can't really do anything up here.
All right. I'm going to...
What do you want me to do?
I'm going to... So I'm going to go over to the lock and like pretend I'm trying to like get it open or whatever. I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't have a key. And yeah, I'll talk to her like while I'm trying to pick it, but I'm taking my time so that I can question her,
Okay.
but like make it look like I'm helping.
Okay.
How did you get in here?
She says, I don't remember. Like, I was in the market and I was buying groceries, and then all of a sudden I woke up here and it's so dark and so scary. And she starts crying.
Oh my god. Okay, calm down. We're gonna get you out of here. What's your name?
She said, I already told you, but okay, it's Essex.
I wanted to see if she was lying. If she would say a different one this time.
She's just so dumb. She's just like, I don't know, Fred, I guess. Like,
Yeah. Who knows?
Great plan.
Well, she's been down here a long time. Maybe she's starting to go a little.
a little loopy.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in this room that's noticeable that like, is it just like cave walls kind of thing?
It's just dark walls. Yeah, you're clearly like just underneath the room that you were in before.
Is there any like signs of like food or water, or, like dishes or anything that she was being like kept alive with?
No, actually.
Nothing. Interesting. Fuck. It's not working. I need the key.
She says, I don't know where that is.
Well, bye.
So there wasn't a key or anything back in the house?
Not that you saw.
Okay. All right. I'm going to try opening it.
All right,
For real
do
this time.
a thieves tool check.
Okay. Are you
Can I,
guiding
like-
me?
Sorry?
Are you using guidance on me?
I think so. Is it concentration?
Looks at chill touch in his spell book.
I did. Yes, take a d4. And
Oops,
I'm
the
going
wrong spell.
to like, I was going to say, I'm just going to like, no, go for it. It's concentration. I can't ready a spell. Go ahead.
Okay. It's just a dex check?
Yeah,
Dex
with
plus
with
proficiency.
Okay, sweet. I mean, yeah, like 24.
Yeah. Once you actually set your mind to it, you very easily unlock it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
She
like.
says, oh, you're my savior. Thank you so much.
No problem. Please come outside. Let's go. And I gesture towards the hole and let her lead the way.
Yeah, she seems really, really weak. She says, it's just up here. Where am I?
We're in the Undercity.
It's like, oh no, it's not safe here.
We'll
It's
protect
not.
you. Yeah, it's not. That's why we got to get out of here.
You're not
She's like-
safe yet.
She's like, no, it's not safe here for you. And then she punches you.
Me?
Yeah.
Shit.
And to think I was going to ready an action to kill her.
Jesus.
Oh gosh, you rolled like shit.
Well, we knew this was going to happen.
Come on.
Go for it. I don't have my shield on, so it's a 16 for AC.
Oh, then she hits.
Logistics question. I got my life drained by that vampire. And I had maximum 8 health.
Oh yeah, your health total comes back after the long rest.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. You're just like, but by the way, I'm dying. All right, so you are going to take.
From a goblin punch.
Ooh, that could be very random damage.
Goblin punch.
21 damage.
From a goblin punch?
It was freakishly strong.
Good. I'm down.
Really?
Wow.
Basically,
We're level 3. And
as she turns around and she says, no, I mean, it's not safe for you. She punches you in the back and you hear bones break.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And you just fall down with and smack down on the ground.
all right, I'm out.
So roll initiative. Actually, no. Don't bother.
Okay.
She then goes to, like, as part of the same action, like her movement, she goes and she touches an invisible panel or unseen panel close to where you guys came in. She presses it and it closes the entrance that you came through.
Jesus.
And she says, now we can talk without people listening in. And she transforms into the little girl that you very much recognize.
Oh.
God damn it.
So this is actually,
Did we hear any of this?
you heard,
I scream.
yeah, you heard the punch and everything.
What's the floor made of?
Oh, stone. Yeah.
You all right?
Death rattle scream.
So while you guys are figuring out what to maybe try and do, the little girl says, so, how have you been?
Not good.
She says, oh, I know. I heard you guys fought with a vampire. One of ours.
Yeah, he attacked first.
Yeah, but you brought some non-Demir people to a Demir safe house.
If Liam dies here, I'm happy dying as well.
Worth it. So she's just like, why would you do something so silly? I would have stopped you if I knew that this was the crazy plan that you were trying to do. I left you that journal just so they wouldn't think you were suspicious.
That was, yeah, the only lead in the journal led us here.
I wanted you to keep trying to find Baelish or something of the like. I suppose I did say that you weren't up to the task, but I thought that would motivate you.
Yeah, well, like I said, the only lead in the journal led us right here to this vampire. We tried talking to him, and he was hostile.
Right. I still feel like you're not getting the part where you brought non-Demir people into a Demir safe house and then killed one of our agents.
Justin, do you still have the bombs? Or any of the bombs?
I do. I got a bomb. I have a bomb.
Okay. So I'm going to be like, do you still have that bomb?
Yes.
You got
Can I
that.
have it?
Okay, I guess.
I light the bomb, I toss it down.
All right. So roll for the amount of damage the bomb does.
How much is it?
It's 3d6
Yes,
fire
it
damage.
is 3d6.
I just checked this
I
earlier.
happen to have 3d6 right here.
Oh, handy
Perfect.
dandy.
That's not a lot of damage. 4 damage.
So you definitely hear the rumble, and you know the house itself shakes, and there's a little bit of dust that falls down. You guys feel it quite a bit. I mean, you don't because you're unconscious, but yeah, you feel that. And she's like, Oh, your friends really do care about you. I can see why you would bring them to this secret organization's safe house. They clearly just have your safety in mind.
I'm looking for some kind of other way in. Some, like,
You do a death save while this is happening.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
2 fails.
Nat 1.
Damn, that slight eyebrow raise, damn.
Keep going. I need you to know from my perspective, someone distracted me asking them for my help so I could get ambushed and killed.
What?
Tell me something different didn't happen.
We'll get to that when and if you survive.
Get ready.
All right. So she says, like, I'm going to say you cough up some blood or something. She says, looks like one of your friends isn't doing so well. I guess I hit her a little too hard. She said, yeah.
Can I take my ever smoking bottle, uncork it, toss it down?
Oh.
I don't know if it's going to do anything.
What are you trying to do from this?
I'm trying to fill the room with smoke and have them maybe like smoke them out, basically.
I mean, we don't know this, but they closed the door.
Yeah, I don't know that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm just,
Yeah.
Getcha.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say that it does. And through the cracks that were made in that closing that she made, like that she pressed on to close it off, I'm going to say that some of the smoke starts to seep in.
Needless to say, we also bombed the mechanism that opens it. So, like, Hubris might have, like...
I don't know. I'm just like trying to help in some way. It's
Here,
very
I'll break the way
frustrating.
to open it, and then I'll fill the room with smoke for you so you can't escape.
Maybe even
or
blow up
breathe.
our
So
friends.
she says,
It's
she's like, no, I'm talking now. She says, so yesterday I spent quite a bit of time going over the journal, talking to some of my contacts, and I couldn't find Falish anywhere. She's a lot smarter than I thought. And then when I try and see where you have gone off to, I hear rumors of 4 strange folk going into the sewers from somewhere in Midori Park. And I thought, no, it couldn't possibly be my sweet, sweet Liam. And here you are, and then I find some remains of one of our agents in the belly of a creature that we have guarding the place. Well, he regurgitated some of it.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm disappointed, but also a little impressed with the balls on you to come and do something so stupid.
This was the amount of information I had, and I worked with it.
She's
If
like,
you would like things executed more tightly, then
she's like,
you need to give me the tools to do that.
She's like, do you often blame management for your own mistakes?
Yeah. In Celestia, we hold each other accountable for when we screw up.
She like frowns and she's like, don't play that with me. That's gross.
I feel like arguing with her is not the road to me living.
She's like, listen. And she grabs Yvonne by the hair, she transforms, and she shows you her true form. You know, the doppelganger.
Oh, great.
Lovely.
Gross.
Gross.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. And now it speaks in like a weird kind of like a voice in the when you talk in like in a fan. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of
Yeah.
that weird metallic-y sounding voice. And it says, your friend is dying. And I can help her. I would be more than happy to. And I'd even be willing to help all of you for a price. She says, I'll be honest with you, I never really cared for that vampire. And you just did me a favor by getting rid of him.
You're welcome.
But it is going to be a little difficult to explain the situation. but I'm very good at explaining things. Unlike you, who clearly have no idea what you're doing.
I'd like to remind you, if I take any damage, I will die.
Okay.
It says, I won't tell upper management about your misdeeds, and you'll continue to work for us. But in reality, you'll be working for me. How does that sound?
Great. I love it.
Are you being honest? Or are you lying?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does. Well, do you know why? You'll find out soon. Is Liam being honest when he says, yes, no problem?
Yes.
All right.
Even if it's begrudging, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The doppelganger says, great. And she, like, plunges one of, like, its hands inside its body, like, goes right through, and then pulls out a potion of healing.
Gross.
And just, like, shoves it in Zavon's mouth. And you are going to heal.
Lucky.
Ew, I think even Zavon would be grossed out.
You heal 7 points of health.
Oh, you were so close to the sweet release of death.
Yeah, so basically you drink this potion, you start coughing, and you open your eyes. You're like, oh, fuck. And it lets go of you. You fall down kind of like coughing on the ground. And it says, all right, well, I'll be in touch. I also won't erase the memories of any of your companions. They can even help you out with some of the missions I give you. But
what is my next task?
oh, I'm so glad you asked. I was just getting to that. Remember how you were hired by the Office of the Guild Pack to find Faelish first? Well, my superiors are curious to know why they're so interested in Faelish. She's, from what they should know, is nothing but a petty arms dealer. We were after her because she knew too much about Mr. Taz, whom I suppose you should know works for us.
Yeah.
But how would they? They shouldn't know that, or we hope that they didn't. And we're also very curious because we know that this Nasia's character has other patrons besides, and other goals besides just working for the office. We'd like you to find out what those goals are.
Okay.
And I want you to, if you can, bring Nasius alive to me. That's not an order from above. That's my order. Or my request. But you know how much I dislike when you go against my requests.
Yes. Where will I find you?
Oh, you should know by now that I find you. I'm just kidding. This time you are bringing a captive, so you probably should bring her.
Yeah. Need to know information.
You can actually bring, let's see, what would be a good place? Why don't you bring him at, bring him to, fuck, I have no idea.
Back here?
To be disclosed later.
Yeah, she says, oh, well, why not? She says they probably won't come looking for that stupid vampire anytime soon. Sure. Bring him back here.
Okay.
Oh, it took so long to get here. Not a fun commute.
She says, you're free to tell your friends whatever you like. They can know about your dealings with Demir. Of course, don't tell anyone else. And also, you should let them know that if they tell anyone else, it's not going to work out great for them. Mostly because I'm not allowed to let them live. And if my superiors find out that I let them live, I'll be in shit. And if I'm in shit, you're in worse shit. That makes sense?
Yes.
All right. She looks down at Zavon.
I'm crumpled on the floor.
She turns back into a little girl at this point. She's like, "Oh, poor thing. Don't worry. You'll feel all better soon." She takes out another potion of healing. She's like, "You can take this one too." And then she presses the panel again. It kind of like crumbles a little bit at first, but it manages to open.
Smoke
The
fills our
smoke
room.
starts to fill. She's just like, okay.
Okay.
Well, they tried, didn't they? And she says, off you go.
I immediately, like, once she's done the conversation or whatever, like, rush over to tend to Savon and try to help.
I like cough trying to say something, but it's kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, and the room's filling with more and more smoke.
So just cough some more.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to carry her out.
All right.
As you go to grab me, I grab your neck with my hand and I say, as the room fills with smoke and your vision blurs, give me one reason not to kill you right now. And I am like pissed because I don't know what happened. I know that you were part of some ambush on me where you tried to take my life.
At this point, the little girl transforms into a big, imposing minotaur and says, I can give you a reason.
Damn, she's still here. I'll like let us get upstairs for now, begrudgingly.
Turns back into a little girl and says, see, I knew you guys could see eye to eye. Such strong bonds of friendship. And unlike the rest of my organization, I value that kind of team spirit.
Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. Zizix, can you come with me upstairs and tell my companions that they need to keep this quiet?
If I see this bottle of smoke too, I'm gonna cap it. Don't want all the
It's
good,
like, are they going to remember the bottle? Are they going to remember the bottle?
Oh, please.
all that good smoke's getting out.
Y'all hot as fuck. No.
This is like a hot
Yeah,
box.
you got hot box in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, she rolls her eyes and she says, I guess if you need my help, gosh, you just need me so badly, don't you? Poor thing. So she crawls out actually in front of you.
Okay. Yeah.
Does she come out?
Yeah, she comes out and she looks at
I grab her immediately and throw her against the wall.
Ooh, goblin?
Okay, roll and
She's a little girl?
she's a little girl.
Wow, that's
Roll an athletics check.
not a nice way to treat little girls.
Yeah, that was not good.
Neither was mine, so what did you get?
So that is 13.
13 succeeds. You manage to grab her and pin her against the wall, and she goes,
Who are you?
she says, I'm just a little girl, silly.
Explain why my friend uttered a very shrill scream a moment ago.
She says, maybe she saw a bug? Oh no, she's
Wait, that doesn't
Golgari.
make
That
sense.
wouldn't make sense, would it? She transforms into a Loxodon,
Oh.
and your hand basically no longer like fits.
Whoa, what the shit?
And so-
I'm gonna punch her.
oh, okay. Let's roll
can't.
Let's roll initiative. Let's do it, guys.
I'm here for you.
Even us in the hole?
Absolutely, even using the holes.
I'm assuming you were following behind her. 13.
Ben just like. Shout out.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to Ben too, guys. I forgot to introduce him. Ben, of course, our producer and
Oh.
tech guy.
Oh,
Ben's
gorgeous.
Ben's here?
Gorgeous.
Ben is the
gorgeous.
best.
Shout out to Chris Kendall and Mackenzie.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Chris
hello.
Kendall and Mackenzie, hello.
One Bizarre Peach was here earlier. Mike Cam says Justin Hardy Face. One
Aw,
Bizarre
hey, Mike
Peach.
Cam.
Oh no, Peach! I think
Jesus.
I know who that is. That's one of my coworkers.
Jace, very beautiful man.
Yes.
Aw,
Thank you, Peach.
Yeah.
You can call me Jigglypuff through the shade earlier too.
Yeah, well,
Don't forget that. Part.
Oh,
I'm not
won't-
going to forget that,
I
Jill.
won't forget either.
All right.
Mackenzie says hi.
Hi.
13.
I got 10.
10.
I got 8.
Oh, yeah, 13.
8. 8 for Milos. And you said
13.
13. Do you want to go first?
I feel like
Or
Karen
I guess
goes
I should
first.
go first.
Yeah, you go first. You're starting. this.
And that's for Leah. And then we will find out when. What's her name?
When we return.
All right. So 13. So Karen, you will go first. So I'm actually going to delineate where you guys are. So I guess we'll use this as her.
Gross.
So this is where the entrance
No, there's a
was.
good one for her. It looks like her doppelganger form too.
Remember when I just broke one of yours?
Ooh, it does.
Oh, great.
I think that's what we used for the vampire.
That was
What?
I was using that at one point for
Oh.
me in like Demir mode, but at this point,
Breaking our
it's
shit.
been more
Is
appropriate.
he behind or
otherwise.
ahead of me?
I'm behind. Well, I'm
Me.
trying to carry you if you need carrying.
Yeah.
I was upstairs.
And
I'm helping
her
you.
along.
Yeah, I'm helping you, Zavon.
all right. So Karen,
to help
you
you.
wanted to punch. Why don't you go and try and do that?
Okay.
Ah!
Oh, awful.
Shady.
What happened?
No, you just said
Wait, you
try
tried
to
to
punch.
do that.
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean that to sound as like.
No, it's
ominous
okay.
as
I
did.
tried to punch.
Oh, wait, you roll
I rolled a 9.
It's pretty
a
good.
9. That's yeah, unfortunate. Nope, that does not hit. You actually do hit it, but like a really tough part of the Loxodon's hide, and it just kind of like laughs like a. I assume that's how elephants laugh.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to burn a key point to try to punch 2 more times.
All right.
I believe in you.
Yeah, Loxodon are elephant people, FYI.
Wow.
Oh my
Okay, so
god.
no, none of those hit.
My bad luck's back, guys.
Pretty good.
Wow,
Actually,
I'm glad it is for your.
Yeah.
That's a 9 again, and then a less than 9.
Yeah, Martin is kind of notorious for being shit at rolling dice. I don't know.
This is why I play a monk that rolls many dice.
Yeah.
So that maybe
High odds.
I will offset.
I don't know if like Fortuna, the goddess of luck, just fucking hates you or something.
We should get you one of those like towers where it like tumbles down.
I don't think that would help. I think that's adding more chaos to it, which, as we know, does not work for me.
Yeah.
I think I need a weighted dice so that maybe I will get something good.
Yeah, this time the doppelganger actually like deflects your blows with its like huge hands, just like little bitch.
Why you gotta kick me when I'm down?
Who's next is
Liam.
Liam's got a 13 too as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still.
Yeah, so
Do you
you're
want to
so
finish
it's
crawling up this
You-
thing?
yeah.
Wouldn't that
That's
take?
pretty much all.
You said
of
it was
your
like
movement.
5 minutes down. That would be. I mean, I only moved 30.
But we
feet.
were
Well,
right
no, you guys were
behind
right
her.
behind her.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
you're-
yeah. Then
You come out.
we'll pop out, and I mean, I'm gonna immediately try to defuse the situation and just be like, Karen, Zizek, stop! Everyone, stop!
That's not what I'm gonna do.
Wow.
Spoiler.
All right.
Why are you guys so foolish?
So roll. Why don't you roll persuasion?
Okay.
I mean, it's literally
It's
in
good.
my flaw. I have tendencies towards cruel kinds of rage.
Yeah. 21.
21. It like puts its arms down and is just like, well, tell your friends. I don't know what voice to do. Tell your friends to calm down.
I'm sure that sounded terrible on the mic.
Yeah, right?
Probably.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Everyone stop fighting. We can explain this. Just stop.
All right, so that was your turn.
Yeah.
Zavon. Sorry. It's just I'm just picturing like I don't think Zavon's pleased.
Oh, that face. He's not pleased.
I know you're trying to defuse the situation. I know this person is extremely strong.
But this view's too big.
I also know I have like some good damage.
Out of character, this is not a fight we can win.
Right? This is so dumb. You fucking guys.
Why do you think that?
I'm glad my character doesn't like fighting.
I support you playing to your character's personalities
Yes,
I
100%.
I really like every
yeah.
time I'm like, I can't not.
It's
It's too.
I get it.
Absolutely. No, I like fully am on board with that. I like, yeah. I just, good luck.
oh no, I know exactly what we're fighting, and I'm very like, I fought in another game. I'm like, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't think we were that bad. Okay, well then, like,
This is like a major NPC, not a like low level boss.
Stop metagaming. You don't know how
Okay.
hard she'll be to beat.
That's true. I don't.
Uh,
Oh, I have an idea. Liam is like, yeah, I'm not fucking with this person.
I'll take out my shield as my like free action, so that
Yeah.
I have some AC.
Sounds good.
And right now, I think I'm just going to. Oh my gosh, no, because she's gonna go soon and deal some real damage. But I'm not really a defensive person. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Milos just held up
No.
his character sheet, and I learned that his eyes are emerald green.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Celestia whore.
golden hair as well.
Oh.
He's like Rapunzel.
All right, do a thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get out of this place and I'll just try and put some distance and Toll the Dead, and it's a wisdom save.
Okay.
All
For
right.
as I try and cast some spells at them.
I remember I did not deal damage.
Nat 1.
Cool.
So I'll let you add an extra die.
So 2 dice, I
Yeah.
crit.
Well, crits aren't really a thing for
I know,
when they do.
but like this would be.
Yeah, but yeah.
All right, so it's 2d8 necrotic damage. It's going to be 7 necrotic damage.
All right.
And yeah, if anybody uses the help action to distract them, I will for sure waste a level 2 spell slot to bring this bitch down.
So I'm gonna say that because like after suffering like that necrotic damage, hearing the bell toll in its mind, and suddenly like part of its flesh just starts to like wither away, it becomes like very enraged.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like it backs off and leaves us alone.
And it says, I gave you a chance, but now you all die.
And we take it very seriously.
Very intimidating.
Jesus fucking.
It is actually Milos's turn.
Good. So Milos is going to test Entangle on everything in this little cube.
All right.
That hits us too.
Yes, it is.
It's a dex save, right?
It's a strength save.
Oh, strength
Or be
save.
restrained.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, the Loxodon failed.
Guess
We're
what number
aiming-
I rolled again?
Oh,
We're aiming
wonderful.
For a
Good.
13. I'm gonna re-roll that because it's not even on the. Is that cool?
Dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cocked.
It would have been good for me if I didn't, but. All right, so I'm gonna pass.
Oh, screw you.
Do I roll 2?
Yeah.
3.
Good. All right. So I'm gonna be like,
Everyone's entangled but me.
Except Zavon,
Good.
who like is just like.
we've done a lot of fighting. Can we stop fighting?
So
And can we not fight the weird humanoid druid person thing?
So yeah, you basically like vines come out of the ground and start to entangle some of your companions and the large shape-shifting Loxodon. The Loxodon looks pissed and it says, "No, you all die!"
Okay.
All right, next is its turn. So it is.
It's restrained.
Is it?
And it's difficult terrain.
Is it?
Oh, Zizix. It's like Z, Y. No, wait. X, Y, Z, I, X.
It is. That's ridiculous.
Yes.
X,
Y,
Y,
Z,
Z,
I, X.
I, X. That's a Scrabble winner if I've ever seen one. Jesus.
It can use its action to be unrestrained, to make a strength check.
Yeah.
What is your
My keys are stabbing me.
Okay, yeah, it's going to try and escape because it's like pretty pissed. So it's going to take its action. What's your DC?
13.
13. Nope, it fails. It's still, the
Good.
vines are just all over it, and it's just like. All right.
So absurd.
Liam, are you on board of fighting this thing yet?
Karen, it's your turn. So you are also restrained. So you're
Right.
going
What
to-
was restrained you again?
restrained is like you can't attack. Or
Oh wait, is it?
no, sorry.
It's just
Attack
movement.
rolls. Bleh. Restrained creature speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. And the creature attacks. Attack rolls have disadvantage. So you
Okay,
can attack,
so
but you
it's
have
just-
disadvantage.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because it would cancel out, right?
Yeah, because you
It gets
get
disadvantage,
advantage.
and attack rolls against it have advantage, but I'm at disadvantage, so it would
Yes,
cancel out.
yes, exactly.
Okay,
But not for me.
that's right.
Level 2 inflict wounds.
Also, you have
4d10.
disadvantage on dex saving throws.
4D.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit it. So that's a 15.
Yeah, finally.
All right.
Yay!
Woo.
So
Good
that
job.
is a 6, and then I'm gonna burn a key point to do 2 more.
Yeah, you punch it in its proboscis.
One of them is an 18, which is higher than what I rolled before.
Yeah,
so-
definitely.
Okay,
Now we're on it.
and that's a 4. 4 damage. So 10 damage total. Bam, bam, bam.
Nice.
Nice.
How did
Is it like big glowy fists?
Oh yeah, no, my fists like light up.
Very
Out of
cool.
character, how bad is it if we kill this character, Jays? Okay, never mind. That face said it all.
All right, you'll find out if you kill her.
Who knows?
You'll be free.
Yeah, there's always a bigger fish.
Maybe it'll be you.
It's the one in the water.
Maybe you are the biggest fish.
Megalodon.
My fish face.
All right. Next is Liam.
Oh, fucking fuck.
So it's pretty clear, like, the fighting's not gonna stop. Like,
Okay.
I just did a 3-hit combo on it. Like, come on.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. In this moment, seeing the like elephant trunk trumpeting and it just kind of like flailing around and messing up its turn and everything, I finally realized this person that's like held a lot of power and like threatening like awful shit over me and like tried to kill or like tied up my parents, all that shit is like now brought down, like humbled a bit or whatever in my eyes, and I'm going for it.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to use a spell that I was studying while I was meditating last night, and I'm gonna summon up like a big shard of ice and just like shoot it right at its neck.
That's great. Unfortunately, you are in melee.
Yeah.
So that will have. Oh well, you already have disadvantage, and it cancels out, and it's a.
Yeah, even if you have multiple versions, it might still be.
Double disadvantage.
Yeah.
But it's
How
still,
bad is?
it's one
It's still
advantage.
it still cancels out. So I'll let it happen at normal.
Yay.
You can
Yeah.
have like 10 disadvantage. As long as there's one advantage, you're good.
Okay, please. Oh,
You only have one roll.
Yeah, you just have one.
don't
Oh,
roll twice.
Just roll-
disadvantage though, right?
No, you,
No, you have none.
you also have advantage because it's restrained, so they cancel. You roll as normal.
Yeah.
Should we roll
Should I
again?
just reroll?
Take the high
Just
Yeah.
roll. Yeah, just roll one.
Roll one more.
Okay, this one was higher. It's lucky.
Kills Karen.
Notice who it hit.
That is inauspicious.
So you got a, what would
Me
that
and Will
be,
Wheaton
a
have some
14?
things to talk about.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, 14.
14 will hit. It will just hit.
Holy shit.
Oh, she's kind of squishy.
Okay, okay. All right, let's see how much damage we do.
I mean, has to
Oh, wait.
be like stretchy skin for doppelganging.
Yeah.
Doppelgang bang.
There's probably no additive.
Okay, yeah. 4 damage, and then upon impact, it explodes and is going to deal some more cold damage.
Sorry.
To everyone around it.
Yeah, but they can all do dex saves.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
we have disadvantage on.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it'll be 8 damage if you don't dodge.
I do not.
What's your spell save DC?
12.
12? Okay, so it fails.
Yes.
I also failed.
What about you? You have to do it too.
Oh, I have to do it to myself?
Yeah, you're in range, aren't you?
I guess so. I pass.
You have disadvantage.
Oh,
Roll
fuck.
another one.
please. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, even better.
How much was it?
8.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, no, he just, like,
I think. Do you
I'm
take
telling
half
you.
damage from that? If you succeed.
Wait.
Ice knife.
Yeah.
It's a cool spell.
Yeah, target each creature within 5 feet of the point where the ice explodes must succeed on a dex save throw or take 2d6 cold damage. Just ends there, so I don't
Success
think
is
there's anything on
nothing.
half.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So you basically create this thing of ice and just like impales the Loxodon, and then it explodes, and you manage to just like duck out of the way. Unfortunately, Karen does
Wow.
get caught a little bit in the crossfire.
So
But your former mentor is definitely hurt.
yes.
Yeah, definitely bleeding, and the blood that comes out of it is like it like starts off looking red and normal, but then it starts to turn like a weird black ichor type.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Next is Mom.
I'm gonna take that advantage, I have advantage on attacks against it.
Yes.
I'm not restrained. I'm gonna cast I'm gonna grab it by its thick neck of Loxodonness. She thick. And I'm going to cast a second level inflict wounds.
Ooh.
Very good.
Here we go.
Oh my god, 17.
Yeah.
So it's a 21,
Yeah.
and then it's 4d10 damage.
Ooh.
I've never done this before.
Oh boy.
That's what she said.
So we've got a 1,
Oh, jeez.
a 2, and a 9. So that's
Okay.
So 13.
13 damage.
Wow, you suck.
4d10.
I mean, imagine if you had like done the lower level though, and then it would have been less damage.
Yeah, I could have lost this 9. This
Yeah,
9 was
there
the
you go.
4th die.
This is necrotic damage, right?
Necrotic damage.
Yeah,
yes.
so
13
you
necrotic.
grab onto the Loxodon that still can't move quite well and can't get away from your cold, icy grip as
You
you
better
fill it
believe.
with death's energy, and it starts to wither away. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad, guys.
Good.
Next
Guess we're doing this.
is to Milos.
Excellent. Well, I will roll my eyes, seeing that they didn't stop fighting.
Here I go killing again.
I'll
Oh,
back
boy.
up a bit, let my weeds down from my concentration, so everyone's untangled.
All right, that
So that I
includes
can.
the.
That includes. That's okay
You
because
couldn't
I'm
have
gonna.
readied that action
No, I'm gonna.
until after it moves.
It's better if it happens on its turn because I'm gonna use my new spell, Moonbeam, right on that spot.
Who was it? AoE or?
No, it's just
No,
5.
it's just
It's
5.
a 40-foot
Yeah.
cylinder, 5
Yes.
foot. So on there.
Moonbeam's pretty cool.
Spotlight.
So
At the start of its turn, it will make a con throw. A shapeshifter makes that at a disadvantage. And take
Really?
2d10
Yeah.
radiant damage.
and then it'll change into its normal form too.
if it fails,
Whoa.
and then it can't change again.
You have spells for this? Wow. Look at you.
She got level 3.
You.
It fails.
Yeah.
You took a shape-shifting countermeasure? I'm proud
I
of you.
did.
Also, well, Moonbeam's pretty great in general.
I just that
That
was
was
like
a
their best level 3 spell.
All right, so roll for damage.
2d10 radiant.
So it transforms back into its hideous doppelganger form.
63. 9.
And
I see your joke, and I don't laugh at it.
and a bunch of its skin starts to burn as this beautiful beam of light coming through the ceiling hits it and forces it to transform. It looks like it's barely hanging on. Like it's just like
Shit.
and it's going to try in desperation to hit Liam because
Yeah.
How dare you?
They have a history.
I don't jump to get in between that hit.
I bet you don't.
And it like says in that same like metallic-y sounding voice now that it's transformed into its true form and says, "If I don't kill you, they will."
Uh-oh.
But just Liam they were talking to, not us. So that's
Yeah,
good.
they don't know us, right?
It's no longer a decision.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, why did I roll twice? Well, it hits.
Thanks for helping the DM. I do want the challenge.
I want those free inspiration points.
It does. Is that it? 7 damage.
I'm a team player.
That's-
I'm like cheering for Liam to get knocked on his ass like I was.
Cut it out.
You stop that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can I counterattack?
With what?
My rage.
No.
This isn't magic.
Should
You
be
can't
lucky.
cast an instant.
Yeah.
Negate.
Unless you have a spell that you can cast as a reaction, which I don't
Oh,
think
you do not. I
No,
helped
I
you
don't.
with that yesterday.
All right, it's Karen's turn. Karen, you see this creature for what it truly is. It looks like barely clinging to life as it's burned, withered away. It has this big old leg wound in the center of it where that ice spear went through it, and it just punched your, well, ostensible
Sorry,
friend.
it punched the person that just did damage to you.
I mean, I can see that it was accidental, but I am going to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
My fist.
It's going to be non-lethal, though.
All right.
I'm trying to knock it out.
All right.
So that is a 14.
14 hits.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what you roll, it will knock it out.
Oh.
It only had 1 health left. Okay. 1 HP.
Bam.
Good job, guys.
Follow up, can I lethal hit it? Like,
I was gonna say maybe I might want to.
well, we can decide whether we want to finish the job in the next
Well,
few minutes.
Liam, it's your turn, so if you want to finish it off.
There doesn't really seem to be much of a reconciliation in the future.
I
Let's-
would like to turn it into the proper authorities.
It knows too much. It can't. We can't let it live.
Why?
It.
Give me a reason. If it knows too much, then maybe it could help us.
If we let it live, it will kill us.
Sorry, I'm just going to calculate how much XP you guys
Yeah, if you considered this former experience and were to put it on some kind of point scale, how much would you think it's worth?
You each get 200 XP.
Ooh.
I'm 200% excited.
That's impossible. That's not a thing.
You are the scientist. I see your point, Karen. It also
But let me rebuttal with smash.
it also has no problem killing us. It very nearly killed me. It told us it would kill us. I don't know if it is safe to let this thing out.
It spent the last 2 years of my life like tormenting me, threatening me, kidnapping and tying up my parents, threatening to kill them. It tried to kill all of us today. It's evil.
I don't deny that. However, there is a proper procedure for things like this. And I do not think that killing it outright right here would be of any use to us. At least in a cage where it cannot escape.
I have something I think we can all agree with. Milos, why don't you try and revive him? And that will solve all of our problems because we'll have tried to do the right thing, but it will die.
So I'm keeping my moonbeam on it.
Wow. It took me a sec to get that. I was like,
good.
For those of you who
That's
have-
called a win-win.
Yeah. For those of you who missed our first episode, Milos, which turned out to be part of his character development, Milos tried to stabilize one of his dying companions, and unfortunately, after doing the medicine check, rolled a nat 1, and he was already very close to death and just killed him.
Yep. And we haven't seen Steve since. So you die in the game, you die in real life, I guess.
Please,
For what I can tell.
Steve.
if you're the police, that is not
Don't know,
true.
Steve.
We have seen Steve.
Also, our memories of Steve start to fade with time.
Oh my
It was
god.
never there. But I am seething in the corner, and I am keeping my moonbeam on it, and even just trying to focus, like, hurt it some more.
Oh, then
Really?
it dies. Like, yeah, as you guys are like debating this, it just slowly like starts to burn up.
So
In
Milos
the
did
moonbeam.
kill another thing.
Yep.
It just like starts, yeah, and then eventually turns into like a pile of ash.
Oh my god. Did it hide any other things in its body?
No.
And then I'll let the moonbeam down.
Oh, actually, why don't you do a perception check? Why don't you look through it? Just for
Yeah,
fun.
I'm looking through the ashes.
Oh, sift through the
That
ash.
puddle or whatever. Oh, it's not great. It's like 6.
I can't find anything.
Your perception is -1.
Yes.
What a great rogue.
Oh wait, no, it's +1. 8.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there it is. No.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this clump of ash. It's like stuck together like a rock. It's just more ash.
I tried
See the face of
again.
Matt Celeste?
No, you don't try again.
Guys, I found it. No, it's brain. It's a brain. Nope, sorry.
It starts pulsating and it speaks to you. No.
Yep.
All right, so what do you guys do now?
I say a quick prayer of death over it.
I'll drop the moonbeam and turn to walk back outside.
All right.
You want to
That's saying words.
yell out as you leave. You want to talk about this, Milos?
Nah.
I don't know.
Thank you guys.
Screw you guys.
Yeah, I'm going home. Okay.
Holy shit.
So I got this rope. Karen, do you want to help me tie up Liam?
Yeah,
No, stop.
And then
Wow.
if he says something we don't like, we can throw him in with the sea monster.
Okay, are you going to contest that, Liam?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, so why don't you do a acrobatics and someone do athletics or acrobatics to try and get him?
I feel like you're athletics, and I'll let you hold him down while I tie him up.
All right.
I've
I'll roll.
said that before.
I'll roll.
No.
Do I get advantage because Devon's helping?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Siobhan's going to help. So
I
you
am
get
helping.
Hey, that's 17.
You don't get advantage because no one's
What,
helping.
what did you roll?
11.
Unfortunately, you were not able to get out of the way fast enough as your two, I guess, former companions tie you up. You are now, you're actually restrained with the rope.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
That
Great.
happened.
yeah, on the side of the room here. I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna piss, say.
Okay. I look at Zavon and I say, I just saved you.
Here's
Actually, I think I did the save in there.
thank
Before
you.
then, in the hole.
So, Karen, you weren't there in the hole, but as I recall, Liam was like, "Oh, I can't get this lock on fixed. Can you please help me?" So I gave him my blessing, and then while I was doing that, this goblin that was screaming for help came out and said, "You do need, or it is very dangerous here, and you should be worried about me," and then punched me in the back, breaking several of my ribs and knocking me unconscious. And I woke up to Liam and them plotting together and discussing their plans.
Correction. You woke up to me convincing them to spare your life and getting you a potion.
Can I?
2
Do I
potions.
believe? Like, who do I?
I don't know.
believe here?
Well, that's the
Can I
thing. I'm
insight?
not lying. Everything.
Oh, yeah, you can
I didn't.
insight.
Well, here.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything until the potion, though, Jace.
Yeah, no, I know.
Right?
We're both telling our version of the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
15.
So there's no lie here.
You sense that. You sense that they're both telling the truth. Like,
Oh, good luck.
We literally just killed the evil monster that was manipulating me in the
It's true.
memory
We
I
did
showed
see
you.
your memory, and we've seen this monster in your memory, so that does check out.
But how do we ever trust you again?
I was being coerced, and the thing that was coercing me, we just killed
So
You tried to stop us from killing it.
because I was worried about you. I thought it was going to kill you.
why don't you do an insight check? And you do a persuasion.
Okay. Oh my god. Interference.
Both bad.
It hit my other die.
Well, I'm gonna get. Pretty sure I'm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 9.
7.
Oh.
Ooh, we're both proficient in these.
Actually, that roll just doesn't make
yeah,
sense.
I was
now
gonna
that I
ask.
think about
What does that mean?
it. Yeah, I'm just like, you're trying to persuade.
Well,
but
I
then
think we're
it's-
both telling the truth, and I think it's just like, yeah, character-wise, we might be at a bit of a stalemate right now.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it's pretty much up to you guys what you want to do instead of just rolling. Like, you know,
Karen, what are your thoughts?
Milos is. Are you still just outside on
I
the
just
bridge?
stepped outside to like mope on the bridge. Yes.
Okay. There are some bats like flying overhead Do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I want to talk to them.
Gross.
Can I hear them saying anything?
Wow.
Because I understand what they're saying.
Yeah, they say, "Oh man, I need to shit."
You and me both, buddy.
Would you roll? I'll roll you with advantage because you knew what they were
Oh,
thinking.
fuck yeah.
Good old comic relief.
That's my jam.
Gotta bring up these
What's
tense
a
moments.
10? What is my saving throw bonus?
A dexterity saving throw.
Oh, 11 total.
Yeah, you managed to get out of the way of the bat guano.
Hey!
Real,
you rolled?
Boy,
for that?
stop that.
Yeah.
real serious
That was
stuff.
targeted. It was an attack.
It is a hostile bat. It is a Demir bat.
Oh, you're so shitty.
So shitty.
Well, we now know that those bats aren't Demir spies because they could be.
Yeah.
Demir spies
they're
have to
saying.
shit too.
Yeah, you know what?
They think
True.
the same thoughts. Same things.
All right. I'm going to say that we are actually going to take a 15-minute break here.
Good. Okay. Good stopping point.
Yeah, I think so. We'll see what happens when we come back. So if you're watching us on Twitch, please stand by. We will be back in 15 minutes. Thank you again so much for watching us and supporting us here on our channel. You can follow us here at Can We Play Already. You can follow us on Twitter at Can We Play Tweets. And we are posting our videos on YouTube at Can We Play Already as well. So you can watch past episodes there. We're slowly putting those up. Yeah, and keep tuning in and you'll see us again and see where
15 minutes.
these guys go. Yeah, what did they do? And if you're watching on YouTube, then click on the next episode.
Like and
that's
subscribe.
great. Like and subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Hit
that's
the bell.
Jesus Christ. All right. See you in a bit.
Bye.